Module 6 in the Creative Mind program is about healing collective trauma fields, and there's a lot of them. I think in the past couple of years, we've really had to face how deep these trauma fields can be for racism, for sexism, for violence against sexuality, for violence against certain cultures. And when we talk about creative mind, one of the most important things is that we're not isolated individuals, that our experience is not singularly part of just our individual self. We belong to the history of humanity. We are connected to the ancestors. And many of these deep traumatic pathologies are in the field, if you will, that racism isn't somebody that's primarily in an individual. Racism is a system that we're born into. It's a sort of a toxic field that contaminates and harms everybody in it. I'm from an Irish culture. I grew up in these trauma fields of depression and alcoholism. It's really significantly been a part of my life. It's taken me many, many years to start to heal that. So we're seen as a vital part of creative mind, what it is to all these different fields that we belong to, which when they're clear, they're the source of everything, but they can get blocked and they can get poisoned with these sort of trauma pathologies, and they lock and they produce shadows, and those shadows really affect so many different things. So we're going to look at that. We're going to see how you can't do it just from here, how a lot of the trauma fields only can be sensed from somatic connection and from sort of a wounded trauma body. We're going to look to see how we can do that safely, how we can go in and out of it in a way that not only allows this deep healing for each individual, but also then allows each individual to begin to create communities and community conversations and community action that allows the really horrible effects of these trauma fields to be healed so that we can live freely and creatively and generatively as human beings individually and in community. So this is, I think, really going to be one of the most significant modules in the Creative Mind program. And I'm going to have some assistants, people of color, women, because it's not something that I, as this old white guy, is really capable of doing on my own. Hope to see you then.